Do subscribe to Filter Copy and click on the bell icon to get regular updates.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Filter Copy. It has been 3 weeks since the Congress suffered a most humiliating defeat in the general elections. Who is in charge of the party now? No one quite knows. Rahul Gandhi has expressed a desire to step down from the post of the Congress president. अब देखिए humiliation का भी एक context होता है. In 2014, the writing was very clearly on the wall. No one expected that the UPA will come back for a third term. So the Congress also did not really put its best foot forward, and no one was quite surprised when it ended up with a tally of just 44 seats. लेकिन 2019 में मामला थोड़ा अलग था, चूंकि कांग्रेस ने 3 विधानसभा चुनावों में जीत हासिल की थी, राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश और छत्तीसगढ़, और उससे पहले it had done reasonably well in the Gujarat Assembly election. Everyone thought that it had a chance of making a comeback. Also, the argument being put forth was that the Modi-Amit Shah wave had kind of peaked in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra kind of states, and therefore they would not be able to repeat the performance of 2014. तो गलती कहां हुई? गलती यहां हुई that everyone prepared for a mathematics paper. They were all relying on arithmetic. Congress or parties like the Samajwadi Party or the Bahujan Samaj Party. लेकिन 2019 जनरल इलेक्शन का बोर्ड एग्जाम का पेपर आया केमिस्ट्री का. So obviously Rahul Gandhi found that the entire paper is out of syllabus for him. That's where the Congress and the other regional parties fared so poorly. Now, in the last couple of days, a couple of websites and a newspaper have published stories which have tried to analyze what really went wrong with the Congress campaign, and they have broadly made 2 points. One, that Rahul Gandhi was never quite in complete control of the entire Congress election campaign. That access to him was controlled by a coterie which was largely consisting of non-politicians, and these people fed it into his mind that Narendra Modi was not returning for a second term as Prime Minister, and this was further amplified by a section of the media which was distinctly anti-Modi and fawned over every move that Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra made. The second point is about the Shakti app that was sold by some data scientists as the Congress party's answer to the Namo app and Amit Shah's Chanakya Niti. According to these stories, this Shakti app was nothing more than a case of fake data. A story told to me by a leading poll strategist who had worked with the Congress party is that 1. The Congress party is basically risk averse, and 2. There is a certain section of the Rajya Sabha variety that controls the levers of power within the Congress party. He told me that this section of MPs are happy to be in the opposition because 1. Their term is assured in the Rajya Sabha, 2. They get to be seen in TV studio discussions, and number 3, they are happy to talk to a select group of journalists who will give them favorable reportage, and they never have to really face the people in a Lok Sabha election. And he told me that if the Congress party is to be repaired, it is this section of people who will really have to go. Point number 4 is the entire narrative around which the Congress election campaign was built. Now, during one of the early post-mortem sessions, Rahul Gandhi was reportedly upset that the senior leadership of the party did not embrace the Chaukidar Chor Hai narrative and the Rafale scam as a narrative to speak to the people. Now, basically, the problem lay with the coterie feeding it in Rahul Gandhi that this was the main issue on the ground, that people were convinced and talking about the fact that Narendra Modi is a thief. Nothing really could be further from the truth, because on the ground this was hardly a voter issue. Even in states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu, where the Congress did well along with its regional allies, this narrative did not find any traction with the voter, and this was only being spoken about in the national media and not really on the ground. When Rahul Gandhi actually toured areas like rural Telangana, rural Karnataka, even in the old city of Hyderabad, and spoke about Rafale and Anil Ambani, there were Congress leaders who told me that this is not something which is in sync with the sentiment on the ground, because people are still talking about roti kapda makan kind of issues and not really be bothered about what happened in the Rafale case or what happened in the case of Anil Ambani. Ditto with Nyay. One, it was announced too late. And number two, even when it was announced, instead of doing it just in Delhi, they should have really carpet bombed the entire country with say 500 to 600 press conferences being addressed by regional leaders in almost every district of India. They needed to get the message across to every person in India. They failed to do so, which is why Nyay did not click as a campaign issue for the Congress party in this election. Basically, what has happened is that it's time to write the epitaph for the Congress party, because the Congress party as we have known it all these years no longer exists. It needs to move on. It needs to encourage leadership in the states. It needs to encourage regional leadership and end the entire high command culture and the Delhi-centric approach that it has had all these years. Do write in to let us know what you thought of this analysis of what the Congress party is at this point in time in the country. Thank you very much for watching Filter Kaapi.